Hi, did you go through and weed out all those adverbs? Do you need a little help now with the dialogue? Well, here's something you can do. Try this technique. Do one crisp line of dialogue, a quick little sentence of action, maybe an identifier, the person's name if it's necessary. Zip it along, and I'll show you right now what an example looks like that's done correctly. I'm taking it from Ann Patchett's beautiful, brilliant book, Bel Canto. And here's the setup for that. There are two characters only in the scene, Reuben and a guy named Jen. And the way that it works is this. Here we go. Ann Patchett writes, Reuben touched his face. Do you think they're ready? And we're going to stop it right there and see what we are learning and what Ann Patchett did so brilliantly. She ID'd the character, Reuben. She gave him an action. He touched his face. Then she gave him a single line of dialogue. Do you think they're ready? She doesn't say, Reuben touched his face. Reuben said, do you think they're ready? We already know if Reuben touched his face and if the dialogue is on the same line as the action sentence, that it's Reuben speaking. So leave out unnecessary places where you have to ID your character more than once. Then here's what happens after that. After that, there's a single line of dialogue, and it's this. I'd say so. And again, let's stop. She doesn't say, I'd say so, Jen said. We already know that there are only two characters in the whole room. We already know that Reuben's already had his piece. We already know that he's asked a question, and now here's Jen answering it. And then there's a brilliant action that author Ann Patchett does right after that, that again illuminates in a tiny way one of the characters, and she does it so skillfully. I want to call attention to it by reading you all of the exchange so that you get what she does. And it's this. Reuben touched his face. Do you think they're ready? I'd say so. Reuben smiled as if he had accomplished something by growing his skin back together. Beautiful, isn't it? That's all we need. A couple of short lines, and we got it. Now it's your turn. Create, write, and I'll see you next week.